What up, Fight World? It's your boy Ego, and I'm back with some more boxing. I want to say shout out and congrats to my guy, Andre Dirrell. Excellent performance. He looks sharp. I want to make a video talk about Andre Dirrell a bit. He did win his fight via TKO in the fourth round, and he looked good in doing it. Now, peep what I'm about to say, and I know some of you guys, I have to watch how I word it because some of you guys are going to try to go overboard and misinterpret or misconstrue what I'm going to say. I feel even though he wasn't in against a big name in his division, anything like that, a guy named Nick Bryanson, um, you can still make certain observations and infer certain things on a fighter, given that quality of fighter, like given that quality opponent or opposition, I guess you could say. Meaning, guy like Triple G, his resume is not deep. He hasn't just beat the guy, the most impressive guy in his weight division or anything like that. His resume is just now getting better, but it's not deep. But I can still see talent in Triple G that make him a problem. I can still see certain intangibles, certain mindset, certain different things. So even though he's beating a guy like Ashita, I still see certain things. Same thing with Mike Tyson. Mike Tyson, his first year, he fought bums. You know what I mean? He fought 17, 18 bums or whatever it was. And you could still see these are still grown men going in against a younger, like teenager and shit. And Mike Tyson was plowing through them. So you have to give some level of credit. Now, the flip side of that coin, I don't want to see talented fighters continually face bums and, you know what I mean, cherry picked opponents, soft touches. That's not the goal. But given Andre Dirrell's situation, I'm in the same boat with him. Again, his level of opposition wasn't like, I'm not trying to make it like he was in there with the killer and looked this good. But at the same time, he looked good. And he's on the comeback trail, the road to redemption, because he's had a lot of setbacks in his career. He was with SMS Promotion, 50 Cent, very stagnant. He had a career that just wasn't really moving, very inactive, a lot of inactivity. Him and his brother for different reasons, fighting cancer, also getting in an accident. So the Dirrell brothers in general have had some setbacks that have kept him out of the sport. For whatever reason, he pulled out of the Super Six tournament. I thought that would have been he would have been a good addition to it. So it's good to see him at least fighting more. I've seen him fight 2 times in the last couple months. That's a start, and he looked exceptionally good. So the Matrix is back, in my opinion. I think he's a skilled fighter. I posted an exclusive video I got out of the Mayweather Boxing Club, and it was from 2-year-old sparring with J. Leon Love and Andre Dirrell, and he was just working J. Leon Love. Now, J. Leon Love to me is not a world beater either, but it's a young guy, a guy who should have some confidence, at least at that point, because he was still undefeated at the point where they sparred. And Dirrell just looked really good. So I like Dirrell. Another thing, just he has that technical ability. I see boxing skill, but he also has that dog in him, which is something I really like. He seems like a hood dude. Like he's from Flint, so he has that grit, that side of grimy, that dog. You know what I mean? Where he's not gonna let you just push him. If you get off good shots, he wants to get his licks in. You know what I mean? So I like that. Some people are very skilled in the sweet science, and they don't really, you know what I mean? They don't really have that edge, that competitive edge, and that dog in them. And I think Andre, both the Dirrell brothers, even if you watch Anthony Dirrell versus Sakio Bika, the bell rang, ding, ding, ding. Anthony came out like swinging, like he was trying to take Sakio Bika's head off because they didn't really like each other. So I like that competitive streak, that edge, that kind of mindset with them. And on top of that, I think they're athletic and I think they're very skilled, both Dirrell brothers. So I'm looking forward to it. Andre Dirrell. Another thing I do is I try to look up in the division. Like if there's a talented fighter in a certain division, who could be their next talent if they wipe out all the talent at their current division? And there's a lot of options. Dirrell, I think he could fight Andre Ward. That's one of my top fights that needs to happen. Andre Ward, another fighter who battles inactivity for different reasons. That's an excellent fight. It should have happened in the Super Six. It didn't. Dirrell still looks good. Ward looked good his last fight a year or two ago, whenever he fought last. So make the fight happen. And truthfully, in my honest opinion, I think it's going to take a guy like Dirrell to really, really possibly dethrone Andre Ward. And I'm from the Bay. I'm not saying he will do it, but it's going to take someone with more than just brawn. You know what I mean? You have to be an intelligent. You have to be a good fighter. Not, no offense, because Carl Froch is one of my favorite fighters, but he's a guy who's very like ballsy, macho. He's humble. I mean, I like Carl Froch a lot. I just think he's skill wise is a bit limited, and that's why I don't see him beating a guy like Andre Ward. Anthony Dirrell, different animal. And in fact, I thought Andre Dirrell should have beat Carl Froch, but they were over in the UK. He didn't get the decision, and it is what it is. Dirrell also fought Triple G in the amateurs and lost to him. So, I mean, that's a fight. If Triple G's trying to, if he collects all the belts at his division, 160, and he wants to move up to 168, that'd be a great pro rematch that I would love to see. So I'm really excited for Andre Dirrell and also Anthony Dirrell just to see that type of talent. Again, at 168, there's other options for them if, like, there's no competition. Andre Ward can't fight because of his legal issues. Rest in peace to Dan Goosen. You look at a guy like Andre Dirrell, there's a lot of talent at 175. You got B-Hop. You got Sergey Kovalev, whoever wins that fight. You got Better Biev, who just looked good and thrashed Tavoris Cloud. You got Adonis Stevenson. There's a lot of talent. And I mean, and Adonis Stevenson, truth be told, he came from 168. He still might be able to make 168. So a lot of good options. And I'm liking that Dirrell's at least more active in recent memory because I put him on the milk carton list. If you've seen his fight, his stoppage, let me know what you guys thought. I think he's a sharp dude. I think he's very skilled. Shout out to him. And let me know what you think of the Dirrell brothers, Andre, Anthony. Make sure you like my video as always. Hate, comment, or subscribe. Till next video is Ego. Signing off.